Hi. Hi, everyone. How you guys doing? Are you guys doing good? Okay, all right. Okay, I see all your comments here. If you have anything to ask me, you can actually type in the comment box. Great to see you guys again. And where I am right now, I'm in Malaysia. Right now is 8 9 p.m. Malaysia time. So have you so I just ate my dinner. So I'm ready to talk to all of you here. I have more energy right now. Yeah, so I'm going to share more content today since I ate my dinner. How you guys doing? I hope you had a great weekend, and hopefully you not have this Monday blue feeling because tomorrow all of us here need to work, right? Okay. So let's see who is joining us now. Wow, so many of you here. So let's see. Okay, I got some message here. Okay, yup. Jian Ming say just finished Burger King dinner. Wow, nice. I like that. Okay. All right. Okay, good. So let's see who else is here. Okay. Okay, Pamela. Okay, good evening, Pamela. Yeah, nice to see you here as well. Okay, Eureka Jones. Hi, hello. Okay, Diana Love say, what do you get for dinner? Okay, I ate a lot. Okay, so multiple dinners. So one of it will be a burger, and then some Chinese food as well, noodles. Okay, so I would like to forget that actually, right? Because tomorrow is no longer cheat day. Then I'm going to resume back my healthy diet. Okay, all right. So okay, nice. Okay, so before we begin here, why not all of you just share where you're from? Just share in the chat box here, the country you're from, so I get to know who am I talking to right now. Okay, wow, so many wishes here. That's great. Okay, uh, let's see. Okay, many of you here joining. Okay, I saw just bringing up the chart here. So whether I can, okay, Suyin from Mokong Wai, also from Singapore, Eureka from Perth, Western Australia, nice. Okay, Chin Kin Kok from Singapore, nice meeting you. Okay, Pamela from Indonesia, Tamara from London. Okay, 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 and Li Kai from Malaysia. From England. Wow, so many of you here. I wish I can actually go through each of your greeting here. All of you here, but yeah, but they're too much. So if I go through that, it actually take me like 30 minutes. But even though your name are not mentioned on the screen right now, I want you to know that I deeply appreciate all of your time, and also again, I think just now I thought the okay, you see me. Okay, hi from KL Malaysia. Great. Okay, so let's begin today's session here. And if you're here, let me just do a brief introduction about who am I. My name is Iverson Lee, as shown on the screen, and I'm a consultant, speaker, and instructor from Joe Yap Consulting Group. So, and some of you learned some Chinese metaphysics before, then you might know roughly what I'm doing. And some of you are very new here. Let me just do a brief introduction here. I use a lot of Chinese metaphysics subjects like Feng Shui, Qi or Yi Jing as well. So these are the system I use to help my clients. So primarily my day job would be actually divided into two parts. One part is I offer a lot of one-to-one consultation. So I get to talk to people from different walks of life and to hopefully and by using all Chinese metaphysics help them to achieve their goal or to resolve certain problems, yeah, that am I facing right now. So why I'm so excited, I'm so passionate to do this is because I actually seen this working on myself and on my friends as well. So now I actually do this as my right. So for me today, even though it's Sunday, yeah, I find that, yeah, maybe I can share with you something here, right? After eating a dinner, right? So since I'm gonna watching, I'm gonna watch Netflix anyway. So why not, instead of watching Netflix, I talk to all of you here today. I think it's a better use of my time. Okay, all right. So let me see some of. Okay, hi, Jonalyn. All right, from Italy. Oh, Milan, Italy. Nice. I like Milan. So, okay, how do we actually do to sharing today? Is I'm going to talk about one very important topic. Yeah, I think is as we are already reached to half of. I just want to give you some update. What to look forward for, right? Because there's another 6 months here. So right before I do this, I think this part is very important. Yeah, not only for you, also for your friends. So why not we take like of time for you to like and share this post. More importantly, is to share this post. I hope that this will benefit more people. This live here might not be stay here permanent. You'll be actually, I think around 1 day, so only available for viewing. So if you think that someone might benefit from this, yeah, share this post, right? So all your friends benefit from this. Okay, all right. So do this Facebook, I would say click the share button, be in your Facebook or your YouTube. So some of you say, since it's a Facebook, right, so you get to replay over and over again. Unfortunately, this one here you must do within today or tomorrow. Okay, so there are certain dates I'm going to tell you shortly. So even though you watch it later, you might not benefit at all. So this video here will be actually withdraw from this live in a daytime. I think for probably 24 hours. Because you will know why later. Because I'm going to share with you certain things that you must days from now. Yeah, those information might not relevant anymore because of everything, isn't it? That's why I always encourage people to watch this live. So there must be a reason you're here today. Okay. Some of you, maybe you're in your work, maybe, or you have something that actually caught you to somewhere else, So, but since you're here, means that affinity, you are actually, I would say, destined to hear what I'm going to share today. So, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready right now? Type the word yes, so we can start immediately. Okay. All right. Cool. So now, how do we actually do this here? And someone say there's a little bit lag. Okay. So is there some? Okay. All right. So, um, someone say lag. Okay. Okay. Ready? Right. So today, what we're going to do today is, let me see. Okay. 30 seconds here. I think the team can get me to change something very quickly. Are you guys okay? 30 seconds. You might see some blackout or whatever. Don't freak out. Starting now. Okay, how about now? I'm back. All right. So the team here just shift to another line. And how about now? Is it better now? Yeah, if it's better now, type the word yes so I can continue. Okay, hopefully it's better. Yeah, if you're better type. Okay, yay. All right, that's great. I saw some of your comment here. Okay, better now. Yay. All right, great. Some of you say yes. Okay, all right, great, great, great. Yeah, so in my studio here, there are multiple lines. So I can actually switch to different. Hopefully, right now is better. So if it's not, maybe you just listen to my voice. Yeah, sometimes the screen will be sometimes be blur or something, right? Okay, that's great. So now, let's get to the point here. So today, why I'm doing this here, because you know that half of the 2022 year already passed, right? So we do set some goal in the early of the year. So how is life uh, working for you so far? How about, do you reach your goal? Is it life being good to you? So on a scale from 0 to 10, how is life working for you so far? Okay. All right. So is it on a scale from 0 to 10? Type in the chat box right now. 10 is great, extraordinary. Okay. So the best year ever. So if it's 0, means that, yeah, you want to do something about it. You're quite pissed off right now. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Eureka says 10, nice. And Paul say 8.8. Wow, so specific. I like that. Okay. Katie Go is 8. Cool. Okay. Jen is 8. All right. Mong Kok Wai is 5. Okay. If you're 5, you must listen on today's Facebook Live till the end. Okay. Yeah, got something great for you. Okay. And okay, Tio Xiao say 8 and can be better. Wow, that's good. I like that positivity. Okay, cool. All right. So, and then I think all of us here already know already half of the year. Some of you have a great year so far, and some of you are struggling. Yeah, because I saw some of a 0 and 3 here. Okay, no matter whether you're good or not, I want you to know that it's already over, right? It already passed. You can't do anything about it anymore, right? Because it's really past. So what you want to do right now is what you can do today and moving forward. Yeah, this is the goal here for today. And the information I about to share with you today, I would say that it would worth more than 2,000 US dollar. And let me tell you why. Because these are the same information, the exact same information I share with my clients, high profile clients. Okay, this is the insider information. And you might think, hey, Iverson, why you chose to share this? Because for the last, I would say 6 months, I discovered that a lot of people having problems, especially financially, right? The stock market is tumbling. A lot of people lost their job, So I would say, hey, why not I actually share this information to all of you here, yeah, for free today, right? So I didn't do this very often, but I see it's sort of like a calling or a obligation for me to share. And the only thing I'm going to ask from all of you here is to actually apply it. How about that? Right? Or have an awareness so you can take certain action on it, right? It's for your own good. And if you see any good results, feel free to send me a message says that, hey, Alison, I took action and this is the result I'm getting. How about that? That's all I'm asked from you. Or probably you can share your knowledge with your friend as well, so your friend can benefit from it. Yeah. So this is the only thing I hope you can do, right? To reciprocate the gesture that I'm going to share today. All right. Okay. So now, why a lot of you here might not happen to you personally, yeah, but you might actually discover that this thing happened to some of your friends or someone you love, right? So we want to help them. So why is like this? Because we are in this period we call period 9. And some of you are beginner today, right? You might actually wondering, okay, what is this period 9 about? Or we are able to benefit from today's sessions or not? So let me tell you, today session here, yes, I'm going to explain on the technical part, but even you don't know the technical part, I also will tell you what you're going to do in the end, right? So you need not to know the technical part or the reason behind. Right? That one is for those people that already learned a little bit of Chinese metaphysics. Yeah, because they want to know the reason. I'm going to go through that as well. But in the end, I also tell you what to do. Even you don't know anything about Chinese metaphysics, you still can benefit from today's session. Okay? All right. So now let's talk about a little bit about period 9 here, because this is what that affecting the world right now. And you discover that at this current era, there are no such thing called job security anymore, isn't it? Right? Anyone can get fired anytime. if you pay attention to the news recently, you discover that a lot of company, they are firing, they cease hiring, and they also rescinded job offer that already sent out to the to their candidates, right? Or that someone that's supposed to report to work, right? So this thing that never happened before. Yeah, I mean in the last scale, never happened before in that scale, but it's happening right now, right? So you see that if you actually follow some of my webinar before, when we talk about period nine is a very volatile period. And this is where, because it's a wood, it's a fire, is very strong. So if you look, it look like a rainforest, right? And when it start to burn, it actually just destroy everything. It's very fast. It's very quick. So even before you know it, the landscape already changing. So that's why a lot of people having problems, because they're not react fast enough. This is the thing, right? Because the world changed so fast. If you still stick with the old order of how the world's supposed to work, then you might have problems. So why we learn Chinese metaphysics here is so we can actually be 2 step or even 10 step in advance, right? Further. So we can anticipate, we can embrace of the changes, and more importantly, we can actually leverage and benefit from those changes as well, right? Some of you actually attended my period 9 program, right? We talk about what are the things to expect in period 9. So if you actually took action, yeah, you are the first, I would say, the one that take action, you get all the benefits. So that's the whole reason you learn Chinese metaphysics. But not all of us here have the benefit of knowing that, right? Maybe you don't know about it, or maybe you heard about it, but you didn't really actually study it or get to know better, right? So hopefully this session here will give you an opportunities to understand more about Chinese metaphysics. So today I'm going to, let me just give you some head up here. Um, I'm going to go through, I'm going to explain how it works. There are some part of it will be slightly technical. Are you guys okay or not? Right? Slightly technical. But in the end, I will still tell you what to do even you don't know what I'm talking about. Right? Because I've been told that today's session here, some of you here are already Bazi and Shimen students. Right? So probably I can share with you why I actually prescribing certain solutions so you can understand the system better. Okay, that's great. That's great. So now, how do I do this here is some of you ask, right, hey, Alison, how do you actually apply this system to affect the change of your own life, right? So this one is back to 7 years ago. Throughout my journey in learning Chinese metaphysics, I discovered that there are 4 systems. There are 4 systems that I use most of the time, primarily. So these are the 4 systems I do a lot of research in, I apply a lot, and I see it works wonder for me. And also use the same 4 systems to help my clients, right? So let me give you some introduction first. What are these 4 systems? So now, there are some of you might actually learn about this already, right? So that you'll be a Bazi, Qi, Feng Shui, and Yijing. If you're a beginner, you might not know what it is, right? What is Bazi, Qi, Feng Shui, and Yijing? Basically, these are subjects. These are the subjects you learn in Chinese Metaphysics University. If there's a university in the first place about Chinese metaphysics, these are the major you can actually choose to learn. All right. Yeah, some of you are actually learn maybe more than one. Some of you actually are just starting on one, right? So therefore, because there are so many systems out there, but if you ask me, right, how much is enough, right, that can help you to make changes? I would say that these are the 4, right? You look at this: Bazi, Qi, Feng Shui, and Yijing. So, and most of the time when people learn Bazi, I learn Chinese metaphysics, Bazi will be the first subject that they're going to learn first, because it's about themselves, right? So Bazi is about awareness. So the more you know about yourself, your talent, then you're able to make some changes, right? If you know that you're someone that very hot tempered, right, in nature, right, and because of that you push people off, right? So therefore, or you push people away, then therefore you might, since you're aware of it, then you can make some changes, right? So, but I think I'll use Bazi more on aware about opportunities as well. How many of you here want to know what kind of opportunities are lying ahead of you, right? It's about awareness, right? If you aware it, you can take action first, right? So Bazi is about awareness, not only about your character, your strength, your talent, but also opportunities along the way you can aware, right? That is why you learn this Bazi. So, and some of you, right? Tell me how many Bazi student here. Type the word me. I want to know who is the how many Bazi student. How do I consider a Bazi student? As long you learn some Bazi before, right? I'll consider you as student, right? Because I myself also a student. I believe in lifelong learning, right? Every day we learn something new. Okay, wow, so many of you here is student. All right, I see Florence, I see Kebun Ko, Kimberly, Itelka. All right, nice. Monze Almonte, Derek. Okay, cool. So many of you here. Great. Yeah, so that's now I'm telling you, this is the reason you want to be more aware because all changes starting from awareness, right? You cannot change something if you don't know what problem you had in the first place, right? So Bazi is about all about this. So now, and some of you learn Qigong, right? Once you have the awareness, you also need to know what are the strategy to get you there, right? For example, like you discover that you have a bad money management. Maybe when you read your Bazi chart, you discover that your rock wealth element is a lot, right? So therefore, Qigong is a system. Hey, now you know Bazi, you know that you have a bad financial management, right? But you want to know also what is the quickest way that can help me to solve this. Maybe there are a great teacher out there, or maybe you should do something, a special, I would say, discipline, right, to help you to, or certain investment you would like to make, right? So strategy. So it's about Qigong. And when you learn, and then the other part here is Feng Shui. So Feng Shui is about luck. Right? Help you to increase the luck, not only your internal luck, but also external luck. Is it cool? Right? So yeah, I know that, Aaron say you want to create a great future. We want to work hard, right? So we want to work smart, but it would not harm if you have luck with you as well, right? Would it be cool? Right? So if you work hard and you have luck with you, the life force is with you. Will it be cool? So you'll be in the right time, you meet the right people, right? And then you're healthier because you're the force, the life force is with you. Yeah. So things don't happen to you anymore. Things happen for you. Yeah, that is feng shui. And then finally, right? Do you realize that all of us here, what we understand about the world is limited to our own experience and our knowledge? Right? So what can get us to see beyond that? Because a lot of time is what we don't know is the one that prevent us to become better, right? We cannot figure things out from our brainstorming session because what we can able to come out only based on what? Our own experience or our own knowledge, right? Nothing can go beyond that. So therefore, Yijing is the system that can get us to understand certain wisdom behind it, right? That might take you another 30 years to understand if you didn't learn Yijing, but if you learn Yijing, you can know it in advance, right? If you say, oh, Iverson, but I don't want to learn Yijing, then what? You still can understand about your life if you live long enough, right? Let's say you live until 80 or 90 years old. Of course, you understand yourself more, you understand the life wisdom and everything, right? But during that time, there's nothing much you can do about it. What if you have wisdom at your young age? It will prevent you to make a lot of mistake from the start, right? So less regret in life. Would it be cool? Right? So these are the four systems, yeah, that I use. I mean, all the time, frequently. Yeah, I'm using this system here. Okay, so now, which system you would like me to talk about today? Okay, which one? Now you know the functions here. Which system you would like me to talk about today? Type in the comment box here right now. Okay, I let you to vote. Bazi, Qigong, Feng Shui, or Yijing? Yeah, let me see which one. Okay. Altika say, I love Qigong. Okay, Eunice also Qigong. Jasmina is Feng Shui. Paul is Qigong and Yijing. Okay, Yijing, Feng Shui. All right, nice. So now, how about that? How about I go through all the four systems for all of you here today in a way that you can apply it for the second half of the year. How about that? Okay, so because all of you have different preference, right? So why I just covered the four system in a way that you can apply it. Yeah, today is not a class, by the way, so I'm not going to teach you what is Feng Shui, what is environment. I go direct to the application. That's why I ask all of you here, don't miss today's session. All right, because this video will not stay here forever. Yeah, because of the application I told you, I will only apply within these few days. Okay, cool. So thank you, thank you. All right. Okay. Yeah. So and again, this is not a class. All right. This is a sharing. Are you guys okay? If you want to learn the step-by-step fundamental, right, all the principles of metaphysics, be it 八字, Qigong, Feng Shui, or I Ching, learn it from the class. Okay. Yeah. It takes time. I understand that, because if you want the fundamental to be strong, you need to go through that. Today, this is not a class. This is what? Sharing. Sharing is when I'm free. I suddenly I got some inspiration of certain techniques. That's why I do today sharing. Are you guys okay? Okay, I need all of you have the same understanding what what is happening here. Okay, cool. All right, that's great. So now there are four systems that I just explained just now. Yeah, let's talk about one thing here is about because we talk about the second half, right? So whenever we want to know about the what is what is happening right now and all those things, we are talking about awareness, right? Awareness. So like want to know, hey, the second half, what likely will happen in this year? Will be a great opportunities as well for this second half of the year. So we are talking about we want to aware, because if we aware, we can do things differently. Agree? Right? If we hadn't know that, then maybe we just do the thing that we do usually. So when we talk about awareness, tell me, among the four systems, which one is the system that talk about awareness? Yeah, let me check whether you pay attention to what I said just now or not. Among the four systems just now, 八字, Qigong, Feng Shui, and I Ching, which one talk about awareness? Okay, all right, that's great. Okay, I see. Wow, okay. All of you here is great student. I like that. Means that you pay attention. Yeah, Jasmina, Derek, Jeanette, Lee Chi Chow, Alan. Okay, Sharon. All right, that's great. All of you here got uh, the right answer. Okay, cool, cool. All right. So now let me show you right now the 2022 chart first. Okay, this Bazi chart is not you, it's not your personal chart. This is the yearly chart. So it's sort of like explaining the energy overall that affecting the whole world. How about that? Okay, so let me bring it out to the screen right now. And again, like I say, I'll go through a little bit technical here to benefit some of you learning it. But even you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry. After explaining this, I'm going to explain in layman term as well. Are you guys okay? All right. So this is for the benefit from the both world as well. So now, this chart here as shown on the screen right now is the Bazi chart for 2022 and is water tiger. So which means that when we are go into 2023, there'll be a different Bazi chart. Okay. So now why we need to look at this chart here, because we want to derive certain information so we can act upon it. Okay, so let me just explain to some of the students here, how do you read the chart like this. So now the main problem, what we want to know, what is the main problem for this year, right? So let me just show you this part here. So when we look at annual chart, we always look at the day first. The day represent the reference point. So the day here is earth. So the money element is water. Okay, so which means that if someone say, hey, if this year are blessed with wealth opportunities or not, then we need to look whether there is a presence or absence of water element. So now let's look at the chart. Do you see any water element here? Yes, right? You see there's one water and there's one water and then there is one water here. Yeah, so there are three. Of course, right? So there are three. So which means that are there wealth opportunities? Yes, right? But when we learn Bazi, the real opportunities is always in at the bottom. right? Because at the bottom represent real opportunities. At the top, which is this one, this is at the top. This one is at the top, which means that it could be news, it could be perception, right? Like maybe someone say, "Oh, the world is okay financially. You have a strong, stable system." That one is the news, right? So it's on top. So at the bottom one represent real wealth opportunities. So there are only one water at the bottom, right? You follow me so far? Let me just clear this first. Okay. All right. So now we know that there are water element there, right? So now, since the real water element is only here, and this is you, remember? So do you see a lot of you in the chart or not? Yes. You see this also you, right? Same element. This also you. And then this also you. Do you see this? Same element means what? Competitor. Yeah, same element with you, right? So therefore, all of this is your competitor fighting for what? The same piece of wealth. What does it tell you? Yeah, because the real wealth opportunity is only one, right? Here at this one is the wealth element for 2022. So since not only you know, this is you, right? And then there are other people fighting for this. It means what? It means huge demand, low supply. How many supply? Only one, right? Yeah, what this is supply. Everyone looking for this, right? But is there a lot of demand or not? Yes, this is one demand here. There's second person, third person, and fourth person. Everyone fighting for the same piece of money or wealth. So what does it tell you? Yeah, if you look from economy point of view, when there's a huge demand and low supply, what does it mean? It could mean supply chain issue, could be. And as a basic of economy, the moment there's a low supply and there's a huge demand, what happened to the market? Type in the chat box. Yeah, I want you to participate on this. Now, just now I explained the technical part. Now I'm talking on the layman part here. Yes, inflation. I think all of you here actually saying here. This one, okay, all right, cool. You understand this right now, right? So now, this part I actually explained this chart here since January. If you attended my wealth prophecy, right? So I actually sort of like give you this kind of image since the beginning of the year. How many of you attended my earlier webinar in January? Right? Yeah, still remember I talked about this? Yeah, right, early in January. So the best part about Parzer is you don't need to go through it, only you read the chart. You can read it in advance, right? So now we're already in there already. We're already in the month of July right now. So we really see this thing happen. Okay, still remember, right? Yu Hong T here, and Eureka Jones also attended. Nice. Okay, Florence also attended. Okay, cool. Okay, so this is how we read the Parzer chart. Is it interesting or not? Right? A lot of time we just read about our own destiny chart, right? But don't you think by understand the macro perspective, yeah, it can affect the way we make decision? Yes, it is. Okay. All right. Cool. So now, do you want more information from here? Okay, let me show you something more here. So if you look at the chart here, do you see a 7 killing or not? Yeah, 7 killings, that's a lot. You see 7 killings? So 7 killings represent our instability. Okay? In Parzer chart represent instability. So you discover that this year there will be a lot of volatility happening, right? But you might ask, right, what kind of volatility is this? So now, if you look at job market in Parzer, if you learned Parzer before, job market represent this. DO, direct officer. So do you see any DO in the whole chart right now? Do you see any DO there? No. Right? Do you see any DO in the whole chart or not? No, you see IW, IWF, IR, right? DO is non-existent. So tell me, what are the area that have a lot of changes? The DO is weak, right? Since DO represent the job market, so a lot of volatility happen. Yeah, we really know all these things already by now, right? So this is also, there's so many things you can read from the chart. So do you learn something new today? Guys, if you're a student, okay, type the word yes. Do you want to learn the way I conducting this sharing today or not? Okay, all right, nice. So let me share with you something more since you like this. Okay, now when you look at parser, okay, let me see how many of you here. Okay, a lot of yes here. Great, great, great. Okay, let me explain to you more. So if you look at parser, right, the annual parser, there's one thing you can actually refer to is like this. You can break it down into two. These two you can look at is considered the first half of the year and the month, right? Because the energy actually growing from here to here. So now we are talking about the second half of the year. We look second half, which starting from July onwards till the end of the year. We are look at this part, the day and the hour. Okay, clear? All right. So year and month normally is the first half of the year. They have more influence there. The day and the hour have more influence on the second half of the year. So when we look at here, we also, what do you discover in the second half of the year? Let's say you want to analyze, right? What likely will happen in the second half of the year? What do you think? Okay. Oh, we see 7 killings, right? 7 killings here and 7 killings here. So more volatility or not? Yes, there is. Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, you already know this, right? So you see here, there's a lot, and then the water element also not present here. So which means that there'll be a lot of volatility, not only on job, but in the whole market by itself. So I think you already start to see the changes right now. So now what can we do here, right? What can we do since we're talking about the second quarter here? What can we do about it, right? Knowing, yes, Sparta can give us awareness, of course, right? But in the end, on awareness only important if we took action. Agree? Right? So now we know, yeah, from the chart is like this. Okay, that's great, right? But what can we do about it? I think that's the most important part. What can we do about it? Okay, so now let me just share with you one thing. I want you to answer this. Right now, how many sources of income that you have right now? How many sources of income? Yeah, I always ask this question to everyone I meet. Yeah, if they're asking for some advice, right? How do they thrive in the second half? Right? If you have one, just type one. If you have two, type two. If you have three, just type three. Right? Some people they actually have their job as one sources, and then they have investment, so there are two sources. Right? Some of them they even have side gigs, so there are three sources. I mean consistently, every month. Yeah, I'm not talking about you just do one job maybe for 1 month and then that's it. That one is not considered. I'm talking about consistent income, which means every month roughly there'll be money coming from that sources. Okay, so I see some of you is one, some of you is two, right? So if your sources of income is one, right? Yeah, you might got into trouble, right? I'm telling you right now. I'm not mean to afraid or scare you, and but the thing here is in period 9 or especially in this turbulent world right now, if you only maintain one source of income, you're in deep trouble. So is your job right now to find more? Remember just now, right? One wealth element, so many people actually looking for it. So it's scarcity right now. It's getting harder and harder, right? So therefore, you need to tell yourself, I need to decide, right? I need to expand my multiple income source. Yeah, because every day, almost every day, because I talk to different people every day, almost every day, I never miss a person that tell me they just lost their job. Yeah, they work very hard, they are very responsible. Yeah, but they're asking me why, right? I wasn't why I'm a great employee. I pay all my taxes. I go to work on time. I actually put my 100% to my work. Why I got downsized or I got retrenched, right? And then they're suffering because they need to support their family, right? Their children are still small, there are a lot of loan they need to serve. So therefore, yeah, this is the part that we must anticipate first before it happens. Right? Because if you still have a job, you never think about this, right? You only become scared the moment you lost your job. So the best time to create a new source of income is when you still have a job. Agree or not? Yeah, when you lost your job, that time you're already worried about getting another job, right? You don't have time to do all these things, right? So you must do it while you're having a job. It could be side gigs, right? Or it could be through your investment, yeah, or maybe you want to you started a business. There's so many way, right? So I'm asking you that, and some of you maybe you are KOL, your key opinion, you are the influencer, key opinion leader. You can make money from YouTube, right? Because the more people view your videos, then you get paid. There's so many ways, right? So you need to tell yourself, I must create another source of income. Yeah, this is a must. I see some of you have 2 and 3, that's great, right? But if you're 1, I'm telling you, you must do this. Once you have this, right, even though nothing happened to you, but once you reach retirement age, don't you think it's better? You can transit smoothly. Yeah, the transition need not to painful, because when you stop working for your day job, then you have something to follow through. Yeah, don't wait until that time. That time is too late, I'm telling you, right? Because I see so many people suffering because they just don't know this piece of information. And when I'm starting this, I also have one source of income, but I see a lot of my clients, that time is really late 40s or 50s, right? They're suffering because of this. I also reflect on myself. I'm telling myself, Iverson, I don't want to be like them when I reach that age. Yeah, that actually trigger me and motivate me to do something. Yeah, so I hope that if you are on that part, you need to have a mindset, this is a must for you. Yeah, don't wait until it's too late, because the chart, you already know, moving forward is very volatile. Okay, all right. So now, what can we look further on the chart? So I want to go through this part, share with you again. So let me just share. Remember just now, this is the year chart, right? That we talked about just now. So can I go into one level deeper or not? Are you guys okay with this? So yeah, some of you are beginner. You just learn, right? Don't worry, I'm going to explain the summary later on. Do you want to learn more detail or not right now? Okay, cool. So let me bring this down. This is the month analysis, right? Every month there's a pillar. So for example, this one is January, and then this is February, March, April, May, June. This is first half. Okay, so now we are here, right? July is the beginning, the first month of the second half. So this is now, we, instead of analyze like yearly in a macro view, we also can drill down into micro analysis, so can look at each month individually. Okay, so how do I read this is like this. So I just remember just now I showed the year is here, and then also break down into the month here. Okay, so if you attended my January program, Well Prophecy, I say there will be big changes. When is the big changes? Still remember? There are 2 months we're talking about, right? One is the month of April, and then another one is the month of August. Yeah, these are the 2 months. Yeah, some of you actually attended, you know this, right? Yeah, the time I talked about this analysis in January. I still remember. We talked about the preview be on April, there'll be another one in August. Correct. Right. So therefore, in the month of April, what is happening that time? Yeah, the stock start dropping, right? The S&P 500 that actually go to the lowest since so many years ago, right? There's one. And then another one correction here would be on what? In August. Yeah, there are 2. So you might ask me why, that I don't want to bore you with the technical details. Yeah, there'll be a reason to this, because the branches moving, but let's talk about that the other time, right? So now I just want to focus on this here. So now There are 2 months here, right? April and August. So tell me, if I want to know the actual transition, when would be the actual transition would be? It's very easy. April is number 4, right? August is number 8. So all you need to do just to add up 8 and 4, what you got? 12. So you want to find a middle point, you divide by 2. What you got here? 6. Okay, so it's 6, right? So, and if you pay attention to what I told you earlier on, I'm saying that whatever in August, you start to get the preview in the month of June and July. Did I say that? Right? Pay attention. You don't wait until August, right? That one is an energy shift. So what is the timing? June and July. So tell me, what happening in June and July? Right? You see something is a big shift happening. Agree or not? Right? So now you know. So those people that know it in the month of January when I told you this, did you do anything about it? Do you continue to buy or you stop buying? Of course, you stop buying, right? If you know this earlier on, right? If you actually do stock investment or not, right? So you stop buying because it's volatile. At that point of time, if you buy more, then you see what happened in the month of June, everything dropping. All right. So, but you say if I still want to buy, then probably you want to be in a short position, right? If you're shorting the stock, then it's another thing, right? But if you're a beginner, I don't recommend you to do those things, right? Just look at the normal way of investing, right? So therefore, these are the thing that looking at. So if you look at the month of August, let's say, right? Some of you might ask why August is one of the thing here. You'll see this monkey here actually clash with all these three, right? And then this monkey also combined with the rat. So all the branches is moving. And then on top, okay, let me just clear this. I draw too much already. And you see on top here, Wu Earth also counter the water element. All right. And also actually, this one also clash with the wood. So many things moving. So almost the whole chart is moving. Okay, so therefore you see that there will be the volatility, right, very likely will be on August. Okay, so now, yeah, I'm not here to giving any form of financial advice, right? I don't intend to. Yeah, today will be more education for you to know there is another way you can use barter. Are you guys okay? Yeah, you buy at your own risk, right? So I'm not asking you to do anything whatsoever. I just want you to learn barter today. How about that? Right? So you don't invest on anything that you don't understand. Are you guys clear? Yeah, I need to make it clear for you. Okay, all right, cool, right? So this is how I use the information. So what do I do? Some of you ask, right, Iverson, what do I do with this information? Of course, if I know this, yeah, I don't buy more, right? Probably a lot of stocks are overvalued. And you see what's happening right now, right? All the price is dropping. Yeah, you see even the not only on stocks but also on the crypto as well, right? You see even Bitcoin, the mainstream one, you see the price is dropping. So there's a lot of things you can analyze from the chart, right? So therefore, I don't like to analyze the chart once the event already happened. I actually hate it. You know why? Because anyone can analyze it once thing already happened. Agree or not? You sure can find a way, oh, because of this, right? Yeah, if things already happen, I think anyone can analyze the chart. Agree? Guys? Because it's a retrospective reading. You can always come up with an answer for that, right? An explanation, oh, because of this clash. But if it haven't happened yet, you didn't talk anything about it. But after it happened, only you talk about it. I would say, yeah, rather not. That I don't like to do that. I know a lot of people like to do that. So therefore, I'm telling you, this reading here, I'm not actually doing it today. I'm just doing a recap what I actually told the students in the month of January. Okay? Yeah, so I'm just telling you here, I can use barter on this way. Okay, do you want to learn more? Yeah, I actually do this because I already telling myself, right? I don't just want one source of income. So now I develop multiple multiple incomes. So I diversify, right? So yeah, so beside my work, investment, rental, yeah, so this is what I do it for myself, and hopefully I can help you to realize the importance of doing this, right? A lot of people only realize this part once it's too late, or once their things already happen to them. The time is a bit too late, because when you're already with problems, you don't have the mood to make more changes. Your emotion that time is just you want to survive, right? It's harder. So if some of you just like to type number one on your sources of income, I would say start learn something tomorrow. How about that? Maybe you can offer someone parts consultation as your side gig. You become a parts coach. It's possible, right? Or maybe you want to learn about investment. It's possible. There's so many ways you can do something. All right. Okay. Clear? So is it interesting when we look at parts this way, guys? Okay. Do you like today's sharing? Yeah, it's slightly technical. It's not that really technical. It's slightly technical, but I also explain, if you don't know parts, I also explain to you what does it mean. Do you guys like this style of sharing? Okay, if you like it, type the word yes. I want to know whether you like, or if you don't like, then I'll just do the summary for you. I don't even look at the technical part. Okay, all right. So nice. So let me check here. Okay, great. Thank you. Okay, cool. All right, that's great. Cool. Wow, so many of you here. Cool. So now you see there are so many ways you can look at parts, right? Now, what we did just now, yeah, let's recap here. The information that we derive from parts will help us to do what? Awareness. So now as we are aware, then we can do something about it. So we proceed to strategy right now? Right. So among the four systems just now, which one talking about strategy? If you've forgotten, so just now we talk about awareness, right? About Pater. So Chiman is the part talk about strategy. Shall we move on to Chiman? Because I promise you I'm going to share with you the four system here, right? Yeah, so let's talk about Chiman. I like Chiman. Okay, so how do we proceed? So now in order to benefit from today's sharing session here, whatever I share with you just now, I want to create a virtual container or a box, put the Pater knowledge into there first, right? Because when I share Chiman and you try to merge it or try to make sense with Pater, you're going to get confused. Are you guys okay? So whatever you learned just now, imagine there's a virtual box or create a folder, put all your understanding into that box and start with clean slate. Yeah, so that's how you learn, right? Otherwise, you confuse between Pater and Chiman. Pater already done, right? We put it aside. It's about awareness. Okay, clear? So now let's move on to Chiman. So on Chiman here, I would say that I want to share with you this chart here. Yeah, this is a yearly Chiman chart. Yeah, you might, if you're very new, you might not actually understand this chart. Is fine, right? So I'm going to do the explanation for you. Don't worry about that. Okay. So and what I'm going to share with you here is like this. Let me show you the Chiman chart here. So this is a yearly Chiman chart. So we also tell you the what is the energy in the whole year, right? So if you learn Chiman before, you know the south box here represent what? Represent the month of June. Remember we talked about the month of June? Critical month. Because April and August, you add up, you divide by 2 is the month of June, right? So if you learn Chiman before, you will know that this box here, that is a, okay, I just explained the technical part once only. A Ting fire and a Kui water, right? These two form a formation called Phoenix dive into water. If you're a Chiman student before, you know this. If you're not, it's fine. I'm just telling you, when you see a Ting fire on top and a Kui water at the bottom, is talking about what? A Phoenix dive into water formation. Okay, in Cantonese. So this is the imagine this. There's a phoenix dive into water. What does it mean? Is it up or down? Tell me. Even you don't know Chiman at all, just imagine the image. A phoenix, which represented by the fire, actually dive into a water. Is it up or down? Just type in the chat box. I want to participate so you can learn better this way. You learn the best when you participate. Type in the chat box right now, guys. Okay, down. Nice. Down. Okay, cool. Great. Okay, remember this. Okay, now I want you to learn something here. Whenever you, let me just clear this first so you can actually, when you see this and this, so let me just draw it here. When you see a thing fire on top and the clay water at the bottom, this is this. In Shiman, you will form a formation called what? Phoenix dive into water formation. And when it's happened, south, if you learn Shiman, represent June. Isn't it pointing you to the same information? Just now, Pater say there's be a correction or something, right? But it doesn't really tell you whether it's up or down. But the Shiman chart can tell you this. Isn't it cool? Right? You can actually look like this. Now, let me just clear this. Okay, this one just now is settled, right? So what is this? Ambassador is what? Finance. I think you know this. And then tiger. Tiger means what? Guys, if you learn Shiman, tiger means something happening quick or very slow. Quickly. Very fast. Yeah, a lot of people got unprepared for this. They're caught off guard. If you learn Shiman, you know a tiger means that, right? Fast, very harsh, very abrupt change is happening. Okay. All right. So this is the part that we are looking at. So we don't look for the down information, right? But it doesn't. If the chart shows, then it will tell you. If it's no, then you're not going to happen, right? So you just read accordingly. Now you know. Ting and Kui water is like that. Is this useful or not for you guys? Guys, is it useful so far? That's why I told you the information I shared with you today actually worth more than 2,000 US dollar. Right? Normally, I don't do this on a free session. Yeah, I do this for my private client. But I know that nowadays a lot of people have problems. That's just to share with you. So it hopefully can inspire you to take certain action. And again, I'm not asking you to buy or sell stocks. This is education. All right. So I'm not a financial advisor and I don't plan to do that. Invest in your own risk. Must remember two things in investment. First thing here is you must know what you invest in. You must know what it is. Yeah. The second part here, don't invest the money that you cannot afford to lose. Yeah. This is my rules of investment. If it's your food money or money to support your family, don't do it. You're not qualified to be an investor at that point of time. Yeah, I know this is harsh. Yeah, but yeah, that is the truth. Okay, are you guys okay with this? All right. Yeah, so this is how it works here. So now, this element here, and once we know this, right, tell me, which element represent cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is Kui water. So this one also a Kui water here, right? You see this here? So I will say, okay, do you think I will still buy more during that time? I might not know which cryptocurrency it says, right? Because it just say Kui water. There are so many coins out there. There's a mainstream coins. There are also alternate coins, right? So, but if you were me, would you buy something like this? No, I won't. I might not necessarily need to sell, but at least I don't buy more that time. Make sense or not? Right? This is the month of June. That's why remember the Pater say, right? The main one August, but the transition point is on June. So this is what I actually look at the chart. Okay. So now, once we know this, then we also see there's a live door here. Okay, now let's look at the good part. Right? Just now that part is very gloomy, right? So now let's look at this part here. Okay, since the south represent June, southwest represent July and August, right? So July and August, and west represents September. So do we like a live door here? Yes, we like a live door. right? So if you look at the life door, right? So what is important in this life door here? So we look at the moon, we look at the assistant star here, because life door represent money. So tell me, where the money goes to? Assistant and moon represent what? Education, right? So if you're how many of you here are the coach or a teacher or your consultant? Yeah, type the word in the chat box right now. Okay, all right, nice. So this actually telling you it benefited those group of people. So now if you want to create a more source of income, there's one area you can do, or learning, right? If you learn Chiman before, you know that assistant star represent learning, moon represent wisdom. Is it clear for you? Right? A lot of people say, right, can is the market we go to up very fast or not? No. Here say gradual progress, not so soon. If you want to invest stock, what kind of stock you should invest? Mid to long term value investing, because it's called gradual progress. Right? A lot of people will ask, will rise suddenly or up? Is it gradual progress means slowly, long term, compounding style? Is it useful for you guys? Right? Can just read something like this. Okay. All right. So this is how you can actually look at the chart. So you can actually study this part. There are more. So of course, there are a lot more to study, but I'm going to actually show you the important part here. Right. So if you look at July and August, here there'll be a disruptor. Of course, yeah, there'll be a big change, right? And then harmony. Harmony could be represent the basket of security, right? Basket of security could mean ETF, or it could mean indexes, right? So that would be the part that you might see a lot of changes happening. Okay. All right. Cool. So now, if you want to do something, maybe you can learn something first. Yeah, now is not the right time to actually go extra mile. Learn something you can offer so you can make money that way. Yeah, because the life door comes with assistant star. Assistant star represent learning. Okay, your life can only become better once you become better. Agree? You either actually upgrade your training or downgrade your expectation. Right? So if you don't want to say, I don't want to upgrade my training, means what? Yeah, don't complain. Downgrade your expectation. Right? If you have high expectation, you must upgrade your training. Makes sense. Do you guys agree? Right? Remember this word, right? Either you upgrade your training or you downgrade your expectation. You cannot have both at the same time. Okay. All right. Cool. So now we know the how you can actually relate the achievement with the puzzle. Yeah, points down to the same thing. So now can I show you this? Now we're talking about solution, right? So now we look at the year. So this one also, on the right hand side here is the month chart. So in Chiman, beside the year chart, which is 2022 chart, we also can plot another chart called the month chart. So this would be the month chart. So this month chart, the month chart also got expiry date, right? Just like milk. So this chart will expire by 6th of July. You see here? Yeah, Chinese metaphysics is like this, right? Even we say this month energy will last until the month of July, 6th of July. So once 7th of July kicks in, we need to plot another chart. So as we are talking right now, we are still using this chart. That's why just now someone asked me for a replay. Even there's a replay, it's not useful, because probably you watch this replay after this time frame, you cannot use this technique anymore. Okay. Yeah, so that's why there's a reason you're attending this live, right? You can take something immediately here. So now, this month chart, what can we do about this chart here is we can actually tap into certain energy to improve our luck in our decision on maybe on investment, or we meet certain right people, or we have more clarity about what we're going to invest. How about that? Do you want more of this or not? Okay. All right. So if you want, type the word yes. If you don't want, type the word no. Then I move on to next topic. Okay. How about if you want more clarity, or maybe some luck with you? Okay. Since all of you here say yes, let's do this. All right, so let me just clear this part first. Okay, so this month here, this energy will last until 6th of July, right? As of today, today is 3rd of July, right? So we have 3 more days to use this. So I actually, among this, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 boxes. One of the boxes that I like for this purpose here is this box. Yeah, this is the box I like a lot. Okay, so why? Okay, so here, do you see something similar that in this box here? Do you see a thing fire and a quay water here? Do you see this thing happening again, right? This is what? Phoenix dive into formation. So it could mean something going down, or someone mood is not good. They're depressed, energy is low because the fire dive actually the phoenix dive into the water. Do you see that or not? The same element with the year just now we're talking about. Remember just now we analyzed this one? Same formation, right? Okay, cool. But the good thing here is this one got a death and emptiness here. Okay, death and emptiness here represent what? You're going to actually erase this downfall. So in your case here, he get you to have more high, I would say high energy. You have more clarity to do what you are doing. It could be investment or the way you make money. Why is money? Because you see there's a 9 earth here. 9 earth represent money. So don't you think this box is cool for you or not? Is it cool? Yes, right. Yeah, you want to eliminate the phoenix dive into water formation by using this DE, and then in result of that, you have more clarity to make money. Okay, so therefore, this box, do you like this box or not? It's good. Yes, it's a great box, right, for this purpose here. But the thing here is, because but the thing here is this one only what? The expiry date only will be expired after 6th of July. So which means by now this energy is still present. And what I want you to do is if you want to tap to this energy, you just need to back to the northeast direction, right? Back to the northeast direction. So because why is northeast? Because here is NE, right? NE stand for northeast. So I want you to actually back to the northeast direction. And then I want you to actually just back sitting down back to the northeast. And then I want you just to take a few deep breaths. And then I want you to say, give me the wealth energy so I can see whatever I'm investing or the business I'm doing or anything that related to money more clearly so I can make a better decision. How about that? Right? Because this direction here is to reverse the phoenix dive into water formation. We like this. This represents clarity, and then you start to able to recognize more opportunities. And if you see there's open door there, open door means opening up your mind to recognize more opportunities. How about that? What kind of opportunities? Of course, it's wealth. Because remember just now, it's a 9 earth there, right? 9 earth always related to money. Okay, just do this. How many days left here? Probably a few days more. Yeah, but you still can use it. The energy is still strong. Okay. All right, great. So do you like this? Yeah, a lot of information, right? Yeah, that's why I told you. Yeah, this is information for my private client. But I don't know why today I just feel I want to share this. Yeah, you ask me why, I also don't know. Yes, it's just an instinct. I feel that there are some people need this information. Now you know why there's no replay for this. Remember earlier I told you, right? Okay, this is part. That is about achievement. There, of course, there are much more you can do about it, but do this part first. Okay. So let's see here. Okay, Diana say, I always love your Facebook Live. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm glad that you like it. Okay, all right. So Alicia Chan say, thank you. You're welcome. And Notala say, okay, that's great. Thank you. Thank you. All right. You're welcome. Lanzula. Okay, so just now we're talking about achievement, right? So, and now let's talk about Let's see first. Emma Mandy say, I was in good mood. Yes, I am. Why? Because I just had a great dinner. That's why I got good mood. You want to make me happy? I'm very simple, right? So just feed me with food. That's it. Okay. Thank Choi Lee. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, all right. I know some of you have question later on, right? Later on, if you have time, we talk about this. Like Olivia, just now you have a question. Yeah, let's see later on. We're going to talk about this. And like Lo Suling say, is there a specific time to do it? Okay, all right. So if you say, is there a specific time to do it or not? What if I can tell you there would be a specific time? Will you like that as well? Since Lo Suling asked about this. Okay. So how about I use Feng Shui? Remember, Feng Shui is about enhancing luck, right? So I use Feng Shui to help you to manifest even better, the power even better, because they already have 3 days left, right? So how many of you want to learn to combine Feng Shui and Qi? Okay, if you want this, okay, since you say yes, then you get what you asked for. All right, just now we talk about Qi. So Feng Shui is about luck, right? So, and Feng Shui, there are so many ways we can use Feng Shui. Yeah, but now I would like to introduce to use the monthly Feng Shui chart. Okay, monthly Feng Shui chart is here. And this chart again, like I mentioned here, when this chart will change, 6th of July. Yeah, this is a Feng Shui chart. Qi already done. Create another virtual folder right now. Please create another folder and then rename the folder as Qi folder. Dump all your information inside. Okay, now because we need to move on to what? Feng Shui. Okay, when we talk about Feng Shui, and Feng Shui also got their own chart. So Feng Shui chart is about numbers. This chart represents the sector of energy in our house, because Feng Shui talking about our house, right? So, and then this is month chart, so which means this is the monthly energy. So now, if you look at the monthly energy chart here, the box that I like a lot is in the southeast box. Yeah, the southeast box. Why? Because they have 6 and 4. Yeah, 6 and 4 add up is 10, right? 6 plus 4 equal 10. And in Feng Shui, combo 10, yeah, is a great formation. Any pairing number that add up to 10 is powerful. Yeah, because it's about wealth opportunities. Now we learn something. If you look at the remaining of the box, if you add up the number, did any of other boxes we add up for a total of 10? No, right? If you look at the south is 9, 2 is 11, right? So do the other rest of the boxes doesn't add up to 10. So don't you think if you're talking about money, southeast is a great one? Because it's the only box that add up to 10 in this month until 6th of July. Okay, cool. And why I like this 6 and 4? Because the 4 can combine with 9. So why we need the 9? 9 also period 9 energy. When you see a 4, you can see a 9 because it's actually combined with 9. So therefore, this box not only wealth related, also got period 9 energy. So like someone just now asked, right? How can I actually benefit from the Qi manifestation or 10x the power? Can you go, while you're doing the manifestation, can you go to the southeast sector or not? Can you do that? Right? You can go to the southeast sector and then you do the manifestation. So you're using Qi and Feng Shui together. Do you guys understand? Remember just now the Qi, I asked you to do what? Back to what? Back to northeast direction, right? So where you go to do this? In your house, you find the southeast sector. Let's say this is your floor plan, and you discover here is your southeast sector. Let's say you discover here is your southeast sector. Let's say, so you go to this sector, and then back to what? Northeast to manifest. Are you guys clear? If you want to combine Qi and Feng Shui, this is what you need to do. Qi just now back to the direction, right? Northeast. but where you go to, where you want to, which sector to 10x the energy, go to the southeast sector in your house. Okay, clear? All right, so once you reach to the southeast sector in your house, and then what you want to do, back to the northeast direction. So and there's always an expiry date. Do it before what? 6th of July. Okay, but I had a good news for you. What if I can give you the exact time as well to do this? Would it be cool? So you have the right direction, you're in the right sector, and you also can do it at the right time. How many of you here want the right time as well? Type the word me. I just give you the direction, I give you the sector, but if you want the right time, it will be perfect. You want to be rich or not, right? Or at least give you this clarity about what to do next. You could be starting your side gigs. Anything related to money will be useful. Okay, great. So now listen carefully. Yeah, because you see, the date here cannot exceed 6th of July because the energy expire, right? So the powerful date here is 5th of July. Okay, write it down. 5th of July. And the time is 12:30 p.m. 12:30 p.m. Noon time, local time. I don't care where you are, follow your local time, all right? Because all of us here in different time zone, right? You don't follow Malaysia time. Follow your own local time. So let me repeat one more time. 5th of July. 5th of July, 12:30 p.m. Noon time. Local noon time, all right? Okay, I think one of the student help out here. Yes, 5th of July, 12:30 p.m. That's the one. Do it that time, right? Because why I selected this date here, this is a date also the daily flying star is great, and the time also the nobleman rising time. So you add all of this here, you 10x the energy. Because Feng Shui is about luck creation. So now you're amplifying the luck. Okay, tell me, if you want to get this piece of information from someone as a consultant, how much you need to pay them? A lot, right? Because this is not a normal selection, and that's why I'm telling you today, right? You get more than you're worth. I hope that this is helpful for you. Now you check and see, right? You ask, you want to get a service, easy to pay a lot of money just to select this date. But now I decided to give all of you here for free. And hopefully, I just hope you do something about it. Okay. Okay, nice. Okay, someone say, can I do this anywhere? Yes. Not necessarily must be your house. You can do it in your office. You can do it in your friend's house even, right? So you can actually do all this thing here. All right, that's great. Nice. Okay, so now, do you want to learn more? Do you want to learn more? Do you like this way of sharing? Do you want to learn more? If you want to learn more, type the word me. Okay, great. Now, okay, so now the next one here, since we are talking about Feng Shui, about amplifying luck, so now I want to talk about this part here, is about Yi Jing, right? Yi Jing is about wisdom. Some of you heard about Yi Jing before, some of you haven't, right? So, and let me tell you, Yi Jing basically is like this, right? Yi Jing basically is comprised of 64 images, or what we call 64 hexagrams. So this grid here show you all the 64 image. So this is a guide for you, what to do if you're lost or you're depressed. It can give you a perspective about life, what to do next, or what is the real problem that you need to solve. So all of these things here, Yi Jing can help. I think some of you here actually learned Yi Jing before. Some of you are just starting, it's fine. So, and this is what I'm going to share with you. So how did it do it is like this. If you have a question already, then you can actually cast a hexagram, then and the hexagram will tell you what to do. So of course, I cannot do this for each of you individually. So I figure out a way to help you here. So, and before today's webinar, I actually asked a question. I asked you a question like this. I want to help all the audience that attended my Facebook Live tonight. That time is an hour before this live actually. I say, the question I'm going to ask is, what are the advice you can give them so they can start and finish the second half strong? This is a question I'm asking. So I pick 3 hexagram and I'm going to let you to choose now. Okay, so already selected 3 because the question I asked is, what are the advice you would give those audiences that attended my Facebook Live or YouTube Live about how to finish the second half strong? Yeah, this is the exact question I'm asking. So, and after that, I actually cast 3 hexagram. And because all of you here, your message will be different, right? I cannot choose the card for you. So I only can cast the card here. So therefore, there you go. There are 3 cards here. So what I want you to do here is I want you to choose what card. And once you selected the card, type your choice, either A, B, or C in the comment box right now. If you cannot type in, that means that the reading for you is not valid. You must type in. Yeah, this is a must because you need to lock in the answer. Okay, whether you're watching this from YouTube channel or from Facebook Live, yeah, type it there. Nice. Okay, I give you another 10 seconds. No need to think, just choose one. All right. Okay, cool. Nice. At least you also can exercise your finger. Okay, cool. All right, nice. So now let me review to you. Yeah, what is the answer? Okay, remember the question just now is what? The advice what? To finish the second half strong. Okay, from wealth or investment perspective here. So let me review the answer right now. Okay, so if you selected card A, you get a gradual progress hexagram. If you selected card B, you get a rising hexagram. Or if you selected card C, you got this thunder hexagram. And if the red color circle, that one is a changing line, right? For now, you don't need to worry about that. I'm going to do the explanation for you one by one. Okay, so let's start with card A. If you selected card A, yeah, we are talking about investment or you want to invest money, you know that you want to create another second source of income. So the answer for you here is, because this is a gradual progress hexagram and the changing line actually changed to observation hexagram, right? If you learned I Ching before. So it means that the observation means that don't be impulsive right now. If you chose the card A, okay? The fact you chose the card A, you're a little bit impulsive already. Say that protect what you have. Okay? So remember the keyword here. Don't be impulsive. Don't make actually a rash decision. You want you to actually do it, protect what you have right now. So if you're talking about investment, would you like to do speculative investment right now? No. Make sure your cash flow is enough. And invest, if you want to invest on what? Gradual progress means what? Long-term investment. If you want to do a short-term like trading, like options, like futures, might not be recommended for you. For this advice is for what? Now until the second half of the year. Is it useful for you? Right? If you got A, yeah, this is the part for you. This is advice from I Ching. Yeah, gradual progress. So which means because the transformation changed to observation, observe everything first. Yeah, even your friend tell you, hey, this is a must buy right now. Observe first. Protect what you have. Only invest on the money that you can afford to lose. Play safe. If you chose the card A, all right? Okay, all right. So let's move on to the second card here. If you chose card B, this is a rising hexagram. So if a rising hexagram, changing line number 2, right? Because the red circle is on number 2 here. it will change to humility hexagram. 第三添. So what the chart says is your guidance for the second half of the year is try to be low profile, because when you're low profile will lead to great results. Okay, so don't try to show off all you got right now. Hide some of your weapon in your sleeve, right? You might use it later. Don't let everyone to see all your capability, right? That is the hexagram here. So when you talk about stocks investment, humility hexagram is talking about low profile, which means that you can look into growth stocks. All right. So you think about this, right? Growth stock is a stock of a company that doing great work, but people don't see their value yet. That's called humility hexagram, right? So if you want to say, hey, Everson, what kind of direction I can look for? I would say look for growth stock, humility hexagram. Yeah, like a company, you know they're doing great things, right? And then, but right now, no one believes in them yet. But you know eventually they become successful. So of course, when no one know them yet, the price will be very cheap, right? So invest on them first, right? Because by the time then they become successful, the price is too expensive, right? So that is the guidance for you. If you're thinking about investment, you can look into growth stock or something you feel that there's a potential. Of course, you must study the investment, what you're about to invest, but that is the guideline for you. Okay. All right. So that one is this card B. So let's move on to the card C hexagram. Okay. And by the way, the card B also saying that right now, so if be patient, maybe in your work as well, or maybe with your spouse. If you want to argue anything, don't do it right now. Don't show it. Yeah, that is if you got a card B, this is the message for you. All right. Okay, so now let's look at card C. Card C is a thunder hexagram. So this thunder hexagram, the changing line is number 1, right? So number 1 here, you make this hexagram become a delight hexagram. 雷對意. So it's a thunder on top, the earth at the bottom. All right. So now let me explain to you what does it mean if you chose card C just now. If you chose the card C, it means that opportunities are with you everywhere. The fact you chose this card, nice or not? Yeah, it's everywhere. So which means that you're riding the opportunities right now. So and it says because the thunder hexagram represent action, so it says that the hexagrams want you to pay attention or recognize opportunities, and taking fast action might lead to good results. Which means that if you chose card C, the opportunities is already there. Even before I'm talking to you, it's already there. It's not the future one. All right. So I want you to observe at right now what kind of opportunities that you see. Of course, you don't invest blindly. Do some research and take quick action will bring good results. Yeah, because if you wait, there's a problem, right? If you see opportunities, you must take it. Because if you wait until everyone knew about it, those no longer called opportunities. It's called what? General knowledge. So the advice for you here is don't wait the opportunities become general knowledge. Okay. Yeah, that one is the card. If you got a card C, that is the one for you. Isn't it important? Do you like this kind of sharing? Do you find a lot of value attending today Facebook Live or not? Okay. All right. Yeah, so this is nice. All right. Thank you. Great. Okay. So yeah, do you feel that it resonates with your current situation right now as well? Right. That is the power of Yijing. Yeah, so that's why every time I do something, I do 4 at the same time. Right? 4 the 八字, Qimeng, Feng Shui, and Yijing. Right? Because why today I focus more on money and investment is based on the 八字 chart. Remember we talked about just now? Is about we need to develop multiple source of income. The reason because of this is the job security no longer exists. You know that. Yeah, don't wait until you lost your job and do something about it. Right? You think about this. What are you going to do after retirement? You need to get prepared, right? So therefore, let me share with you my mantra. Yeah, this is my mantra. I work hard. How many of you here do the same? I know some of you might say, I don't work hard, I work smart. Come on. You only can work smart if you work hard before. Agree or not? Right? So therefore, I work hard, but this is the thing I do. I work hard, I invest even harder. How many of you here like my mantra? This is what I do for the last, since I was starting metaphysics, I already started this. I work hard, yes, I work hard, but I invest even harder because I know that I will get old someday, my energy will be lower. I cannot just continue to work for the rest of my life, right? I need to make sure money work hard for me. I cannot keep exchanging my time for money. When we work for other people, we are not making money. We just exchange our valuable time. We actually talk to our boss. You own my time from 9 to 5, and in exchange for that, you give me money, right? We are just exchanging time. So my question to you here is how long? How long can you exchange your time for money? If you are young, yeah, you have energy, right? Wait until you reach 40 years old and beyond. You start to see more younger people have more energy than you, and then they're willing to do more with a lower pay. Tell me, who your boss will choose? Of course, them, right? So therefore, this is my mantra for everyone. Yeah, if you see this, and how many of you here see the importance of investment and you want to learn the metaphysics perspective about investment? Type the word me. Let me get to see all of you here that are interested on this. Okay, all right, nice. Okay, so how about using this four system approach for investment? Okay, great. So if you interested on this, yeah, let me show you this. Yeah, this B is not Bitcoin, by the way. This B represent breakthrough. So do you want to create breakthrough, not only for the second half of this year, but for the entire period 9, for the rest 20 years? Do you want to know strategy to lead you or kickstart your opportunities or not? Right? If you like the way I'm teaching, you like my approach, let me share with you. This is the new program that I'm teaching called Investment Breakthrough in Period 9. Okay, this will be conducted over live stream. Will be conducted on 6 and 7 of July 2022. So you can learn this at the comfort from your own home. Okay, so and let me tell you what I'm so excited for this because this is the first time I'm going to do this, and probably I won't repeat the class again because I don't like to teach the same class twice. So if you want to learn this from me, this would be the only date for it. Okay, so make some time. Yeah, if you're interested to do this. Okay, all right. So many of you here already signed up. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for that. So let me explain to you, some of you who are interested that haven't enrolled yet. So, and this is about merging the two universe. So yes, investment is still there. You still need to learn investment, but you want to combine with Chinese metaphysics to help you. All right. So this is what I'm going to do. So, and what good to learn here is like this. So in this program here, we're going to talk about parts for investing because a lot of people keep asking, right? I want to invest. Which one is more suitable for me? What kind of asset classes? Is it real estate or is it forex or is it futures or trading, right? So people want to know this. So what kind of sector do we see more opportunities? So don't you think you want to know all this as well? At least you have the right direction to go for. So, and this is a part, we call this investor DNA. You want to know this part? And also, I also want to actually apply Chiman to it as well. So I'm going to teach from Chiman perspective for investing. This is a topic about developing intuition. Do you want to have intuition in your investing journey? Yeah, intuition helps, right? There's only so much knowledge can help you. Yeah, you can learn all the technical knowledge, but if you add up with some intuition, I'm sure it'll be helpful. So this is where Chiman can help you on intuition. The third part here is how about more luck? Okay, so would it be cool if you can increase more luck on your investing? right? Maybe you meet some people, you get the right information, all those things. So this is called the Feng Shui for investing, where you're going to improve your luck and life force. And finally, we're also going to add in the Yijing for investing as well. So it will give you sort of like advisory or alert. Maybe Yijing tell, hey, this today your mind is not very clear. Yeah, better don't make some big decision. Don't you? Would it be cool we have some like second opinion, right, about the things that they want to advise you that you're about to invest something? So this is something that you also can look into, right? So of course I can do this as an individual program because we have 4 here, but I chose not to. I combine everything into one, so you don't need to actually learn all this on different program. So what you're seeing here actually is in the one program is called the investment breakthrough for period 9. Okay, so and one more thing here, I'm going to add in the period 9 perspective, the investment landscape for period 9, because I discover a lot of people asking about cryptocurrency, NFTs, metaverse, digital assets, right? So I'm going to add that part in as well. Okay, so do you like to learn this? Wow, so many of you here already enrolled. Yeah, so let's see here. Nice. Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you for your support. So now, how many of you here that haven't enrolled yet, but you feel that this will be helpful for you? Right? You know that you cannot work forever. You need to actually take another step to acquire something that can protect your future. Okay, type the word me. For those who haven't enrolled yet, but you see true value of this program. Okay. All right. Nice. So if you are actually want to actually proceed with this, let me show you how to get that. Okay. So it's very simple. Okay. So I see all this. So let me show you how to get there. All right. So now this program here is the investment cost for this program is 997 US dollar. Right. So, and if you're interested, there will be the investment for it. And but for this time, since you are not conducting this on live classes, we're going to conduct this online, so we can save costs. So, like we don't need to rent a hall or rent the audio system. So we would like to pass on back the saving to you. So since we're doing this online for this time, so instead of 997, so you can invest on this program for 497 only. All right. So if you're interested, then this will be the link for you, joeyup.com /investment, right? You just click on the link, then you're able to actually do this part already. Okay. All right. So now to encourage you further, how many of you here want to actually expose to more period 9 energy? Right. So if you enroll this program today, you're going to get one bonus here is this one. Right. So even if you're a beginner, you can still benefit from today program, the investment program here. But let me share with you, there are one bonus for you. Okay. So today bonus, you're going to get this period 9 compliant installation protocol, right? Because a lot of people say, Iverson, I'm not period 9 compliant. What can I do about it? So, and now you can actually, this is a bonus. So it's an additional webinar for you. If you sign up today, this is for free. Otherwise, if you want to enroll for this, a load will be 297. So this program, I'm going to share with you how do you install period 9 energy to you so you can tap to more opportunities available in period 9. Would it be cool? All right. So this is the first time I'm doing this. Okay. And some of you say, oh, I don't have, maybe I'm worried about the date, whether I can attend this or not. Don't worry. There'll be a recast of this program. If you cannot make it on the date, you check with the team here when the recast date later. Okay. Don't worry about that part. So now, you're going to get this for free. So, and then the next one here is, do you want more bonus here? Right. So now there are one more bonus here that is time limited. Yeah, this is right, time limited, extra one for you to encourage you further. Why I say time limited? Because this program here, another bonus for you is about Yijing. How many of you would like to learn Yijing more? Okay. If you want to, you'll get this bonus as well. So this bonus we'll be talking about supercharge your parts using Yijing. All right, so this is the one talking about. So therefore, this one is insider meeting. We're talking about how do you use parts from different perspective by using Yijing perspective, so you can see the spiritual aspect of your parts. All right, would it be cool or not? Yeah, this is a second bonus. So, and why I say time limited, because if you join us only for the first 30, and this bonus will be conducted tomorrow, 4th of July 2022, which means it's tomorrow. Okay. All right. So the time will be 8:30 p.m. Okay. So if you cannot make it, yeah, you still can get a bonus if you enroll today, but there will be we have scheduled another recast date for you. Yeah, later on. Yeah, but if you want, you can attend today. It's even better going to attend live. But if not, there'll be a recast schedule later on. Okay. All right. So it's tomorrow, 4th of July. So which means that a lot of people say, what is this insider meeting? Insider meeting means that these are the information I didn't share in public. Yeah, it's only for I would say a private group, the inner circle. So I conduct this insider meeting. So which a group meeting. So, and the topic we're going to talk about tomorrow is supercharge your parts using Yijing. So even your beginner, don't worry, you're able to understand this, right? So this is the first time I want you to see the spiritual aspect, yeah, of your parts using Yijing. Okay, but for those already enrolled previously, you're going to get this bonus. So I'm going to see you tomorrow. Okay, 8:30 GMT plus 8. Okay, that's great. So now let me just summarize this part for you. So the main program here is investment breakthrough for period 9, will be 6th of 9 of August. So, and then this alone is 997. But if you start today, you're going to get a bonus for the period 9 compliant protocol. This date will be announced later. But the second bonus for the first 30% who sign up today, and this, if you sign up later on, you only get the first bonus. You will not get the second bonus anymore because the second bonus is tomorrow. All right. So let's say I was said, what if I enroll a week from now? No longer. Okay. And the team just told me that we only have another last 5. So if you want this bonus as well, yeah, you're going to actually commit today. Okay. That's great. So all these are education. So you're going to learn more about how to use all this metaphysics system to help you on your investment journey. Okay, all right. So total of all of this here, if you sign up individually, will be about 1,591. But if you enroll 497, you're going to get all of this, all of the module listed above. All right. So the team here already actually posted the link at the chat box. You can click on it, or you can just click joeyap.com/investment. Okay, that's great. So I want you to know that 80% of the senior citizens need to work right now, or they're dependent on their children for survival, right? So yeah, this is a very sad statistic. So of course we want to be independent, right? So I want you to think, right? How would you like to lead your life once you retire later, right? You want to rely on your children, or you want to be independent? Yeah, this is something that I want you to think about. Okay, so now this is the right time. If you are joining us today, I'm going to see you again tomorrow for the supercharge your parts using Yijing. It'll be a very interesting program. I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure you're going to like it as much as you like today's sharing. Okay, all right, that's great. So do you enjoy today's session? Do you like information I shared today? If you like it, I'm sure you're gonna like the investment breakthrough program. Yeah, because I do a lot of research on this. You think about this, right? Parts achievement or all this subject in the last time, they don't have a specific subjects for investment, because in the old days there are no investment, right? So the way they're becoming rich is just saving money on the go. But nowadays it's different, right? And especially in period 9, we're no longer able to survive based on our job alone. You know that. We can got fired anytime. What will happen then? So if you didn't prepare this in advance, right, maybe later on you're very stressed because you only have one single source of income. Okay. All right. Yeah. So there you go. Yeah. If you're interested to join me and the team here, yeah. So there'll be a link listed there, joeyap.com/investment. And I'm going to see you tomorrow for the bonus session. All you need to do is to bring your parter chart, and then we're going to look from the lens of Yi Jing. That'll be a great one. Okay. Nice. So now, um, let's do some Q&A here. Okay. So if any questions, I think I still have some time to do some Q&A. You can type in your question here in the chat box here, so I see if I can answer your question. So okay, thank you, Anito, thank you for that. Okay, Penny, you're welcome. Okay, all right, nice. Okay, James Chu say applicable to psychics. Yeah, so depends, right? So some people use the information for their own, some people they use to advise people. Yeah, so yeah, it's up to you. Okay, that's great. Okay, you can type in your question. You have any question? Okay, all right. Wow. Okay, you're welcome, Derek. I'm glad that I can help. Okay, Francis say just the Yijing card can be used for job changing. Why not? Right? So yes, you can do that. Yeah, Yijing, you can ask anything. Yeah, on Yijing. Okay, any other question you have for me, guys? Okay, Christopher Wong. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. All right, thank you, Christopher. All right, thank you, Pamela, as well. Ivan asked when is the date for period 9 compliant installation. It'll be after August, after the program. So the date will be announced later because we need to select the right date and time to do the installation. Okay, so the date will be announced soon. Ivan? Okay, all right, that's great. Okay, great. Yeah, so all of you have good to know that all of you have a great time. So, and thank you all of you for joining me today. And the program, this thing here will not be ended yet. You can still talk to the team here if you have any question. Okay, so don't worry about this. So, and okay, let me see if there are any other question here. Okay, all right. So I think all already answered. That's great. Okay, so I see you. I see you. I'm going to see you tomorrow for those who are joining us. And all you need to do just to prepare your, I will say that your barter chart. Yeah, that's all you need. Okay, so otherwise, I see you tomorrow, and you can talk to the team here if you have any more questions. Take care. See you again. I'm Iverson. Keep in touch. Bye bye.